Shalom, everyone, and welcome to Jerusalem. We live in some crazy times right now. Nevertheless, there's no reason to be worried. Because if we look at the very beginning of the Torah, we actually get a lot of indication as to why the world is the way it is. See, God has many names throughout the Torah. But in the creation story, one name is used, and that name is the name Elohim, which is the word and the name that is associated with God's aspect and attribute of restriction. So as soon as God went ahead and started creating the infinite, got concealed within the finite. And so the word for world, olam, comes from the word he'elem, which means concealment. And the name Elohim that is used in the creation account has the same numerology as Hateva, which means nature. So when we read the first sentence now, Bereshit bara Elohim, it says, in the beginning was created Elohim. In the beginning was created a restriction. In the beginning was created nature by something that preceded that, something infinite and transcendent beyond that. And so it's amazing because if we look at that, those three words again, Bereshit bara Elohim, the last letters contain the word emet, which means truth, but it's concealed, it's actually scrambled. So as soon as the world came into being, the infinite one, who is completely one and unitary, became concealed within nature, and it became scrambled from our eyes. The whole point, though, is that we should come to a higher level of self-awareness by this concealment. For only when you are separated from the one you love can you really appreciate just how much you love them. And so we were separated, our souls were separated up on high from God for the whole purpose of coming to a greater awareness of just how much we love one another and we love God. And so in the entire creation story, the name Elohim appears 32 times, 32 being the numerology of the word lev, which means heart. And the very first letter and the very last letter are the lamed and the bet, which make the word lev, heart. The whole purpose of this concealment, of the seeming challenges and craziness of the world, is to invoke us to a higher level of appreciation, because only when we're challenged do we actually go ahead and pray the way we should pray. When things are well and good, people tend to take for granted what they have. But all of a sudden, when we're challenged, when nature crushes down on us, a deep, essential part within us is triggered, and we come to a higher level of love and awareness of what really matters in this world. So, do not worry about the current situation. In fact, see within it the blessing. There is no curse. It is in fact a lofty goodness that just cannot be revealed and fathomed because of how lofty and good it truly is. Now, as we approach the month of Elul, it says that the king is in the fields. Generally, when the king is in his mansion, even the greatest ministers has to go ahead and make an appointment. Sometimes it takes months to go and see the king. But when he travels and now he's returning home, he has to pass through the field. And even the simple common person who has very few merits has an opportunity to go and beseech the king for whatever he needs. May we go ahead and realize in this time of seeming craziness just how much we love ourselves and one another and love God and desire to be one, because that is our true nature. And may we express it in our words and our prayers to speedily make a change in the world for the better. God bless and have a pleasant Sabbath and a good month to come.